Yikes, somebody lost control. Had to see if I find that on my security camera. Must have been too fast around that curve right there. Holy crap, they came all the ways down. All right, so I had a minute during my lunch break, so I was trying to see if I find this video, and I found it. But before I show you this video, let me just say a couple things. One, if you know this corner, there is the sidewalk. Then there's like, you know the parking blocks that you pull up next to, and it shows you like that's as far as you can go so you don't go in the building? There's like one of those, but it's like a curb that goes all the ways from my entry point that's kind of closest to FitPro, all the ways down the corner. So when they went over that handicap ramp, they would have hit that dead on the bottom of the car. And that's why you'll see in this video, they get out and look under the car to see what kind of damage it caused, because that thing probably stands up that tall. They had to just completely demolish the bottom of their car doing that. But they drove away, so it must be okay. But then it got me thinking about, as I was searching for this video, about how many other accidents my cameras have caught in about that same area. So I started going through my phone, just pulled some up real quick. So I pulled up 4 of them. I know there's tons more, but I want to show you guys 4 of them that have happened right here in the same area, okay? The first 2 are going to be winter, which is the one that obviously happened yesterday. The other one was one that happened a couple years back. The third one involves a garbage truck that turns to go into quick start that's not even in the turn lane and completely demolishes this truck. And then the fourth one is going to be a drunk driver who left a bar somewhere on Main Avenue, fell asleep at the stoplight, and then drove in the wrong area. And I'll tell you more about that in just a little bit. Oh my gosh, they had to literally destroy the bottom of their car. I can't imagine what kind of damage there was to that. But anyways, hey, check out this next one. This next one is also going to be during the winter. This was more of an icy type environment. So you notice there's some snow on the ground, but you don't really see much snow in the actual street itself. And it was because the road was more icy. And I think what happens is they come down from Main Avenue towards FitPro, and there's a slight little bend, and then the embankment in the road. And when they come down with gravity pulling themselves down, the momentum of their car traveling, that little bit of embankment, it just kind of fishtails their car or puts them a little tailspin. And this happens over and over again. So the one you're gonna see next, I could probably show you 1,000 videos that look just like this one right here, because this happens all the time. So check this out. Did you notice it? That one actually lost its front wheel. Let's take a closer look. All right, the next one is the one with the garbage truck. So this one, the garbage truck's traveling east on Main, turns right into North 3rd Street, which comes in front of FitPro. And then for some reason, it looks like the very last minute decides that they're gonna turn into Quick Start. So they don't get in the turn lane. They just like literally turn from the far right lane that they're in, right into Quick Start. And if you notice, the truck has moved into the center lane that's going to turn into Quick Start. So check this out. All right, the next one you're gonna see is actually of a drunk lady who blew 3 times the legal limit, I found out. So this video actually was brought to my attention by some boot campers that came in the next day and said, hey, did you happen to capture any video of the accident? It was in your parking lot? Like this car was upside down. So I'm like, I didn't know anything about it. So I went through the camera, started searching through the videos, and I found it. Now, let me give you guys a little recap of this video because I cropped this way down because it was such a long video. And the reason why it was long is because, like I stated, this gal in this video was intoxicated 3 times the legal limit. And what happened was she was coming from Main Avenue going westbound. She hit the stoplight by Quick Star. She must have fell asleep because you see the light change multiple times. The vehicle that's behind her, which is a pickup truck, honks at her. And then she moves forward some more and sits dead center of the intersection. You also see a light change again multiple times, which I'm guessing the truck must have honked at her again, woke her up, and then she traveled down 3rd Street coming towards Fitbro. Now, just to give you guys an idea of where she was in this video, hang on, let me show you. So right here, you'll see the actual road right here, okay? So this is 3rd Street coming down. So right up there is where the stoplight is. Now, over here, there's a building. So I'll move over here so you guys see it. So there is a building right there. And this whole parking lot where that billboard sign is coming down is their actual parking lot. So when she fell asleep, she went to go turn down 3rd Street, but didn't turn down 3rd Street. She actually turned into this parking lot and drove down here and caught that telephone pole right there. So watch this video. Did you catch it? She went down that parking lot, caught the actual wire that comes down, the support wire of the telephone pole, and drove right up it, which flipped her car. Now, if you notice, the truck behind her just kept traveling. I'm gonna guess that they're probably at the bar with her, and they were also probably intoxicated, and that's why they're not stick around. Because if you look at other videos, you just see them keep traveling down the road, and they never once stopped to see if they could help. They clearly saw it. So it just makes me think like they must have been there also, and that's why they never stopped. So these cameras are always picking crazy things up. You'll never know what you see. Matter of fact, just a couple weeks back, I showed you this video where a guy drove off the edge of the retaining wall at Dollar General across the street. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Do me a favor, if you like these videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like it, share it, tell your friends and family about these videos. Tell them to go watch these crazy accidents. We'll see you guys in my next video.